but not respond to effects.
Four scores. How you doing, my friend? All right, we got somebody setting a pick on the left here, which is really nice. Setting that pick. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead. There you go. We got a double pick. Hey, Kelly. There we go. The rare double pick. The bob and weave. Right, we're underway. We got weirdo weather tonight. Hey, Trixie, good to see you tonight. Jerry Jones, what's up? It's just enough of a spit and rain to be a pain in the you-know-what. Freezing? Oh, no, it's 68 degrees here. Hi, Shemay. Yeah, so, what are you going to do? It's like a mist. It's almost like a fog. My day was pretty good, Callie. Just a little weirdo weather day here. Very uncharacteristic for early October. Guess who am I? Oh, wow, Mr. Dirty. How cool is that? I love that. Mr. Dirty certainly shook up our world. All right, hey, flip-flops. Hey, Katie, I shall return. I will be right back. I got nothing planned tonight. We just got to go. Imagine me and you in weirdo weather. Do 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 do. Adam, I don't want you to send me a bag, okay? I don't want you to spend your money on me. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, it's not too often though. I mean, will be sunny for the rest of the month. We just have this. It's not even raining. It's just sprinkling, right? Hey, Nathaniel, how are you? Because I don't want you to spend money. That's why. I answered in the comments section, but you never answer. Yeah, I guess you do answer comments, but $5 for 5 wings. That seems a little high to me. I don't know. We'll just have some chicken tonight. Some pepperoni chicken. All right, here we go. I got nothing on schedule for tonight. We can't really do any walking around or anything because of the weather. Got the bus. What are we going to do? Are we going to get smashed here? Who's going to go? Are we going to put our signal on? Are we just standing there? What's the story? What are we going to do? Boom. The weather. The ground is slick. People sliding. Yeah, pepperoni chicken. My favorite. Pepperoni chicken tonight. We need something warm tonight. It's just a really weird little passing blob on the radar. I mean, it'll be I don't have an umbrella in here. This thing will be past in a couple hours. It'll be fine. It's not even rain. It's like we're in a cloud. That's what it is. We're like in some kind of weirdo cloud here. Anyway, happy Monday, everybody. It's just been a funky day. It only started really misting about a half hour ago. Cats were around this morning, frolicking. I like the fact the new old computer, you can just unplug one thing to lift up and take inside. It's it, man. You don't have to dick around with a monitor and cords, and it's all in one. And it's really, really nice, and I'm really digging it. So please tap the like button if you're just coming in. It is appreciated. Once again, I will be taking off on Thursday. I will have some preloaded videos for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I will be live again on Sunday. So good to see everybody this evening. We're just going to take it. I just can't do much in this weather, right? Just funky kind of weather. We can just talk about stuff, but that's we can have an open chat tonight, which always seems to be good. Today was Colombo Day. Off today for Indigenous Peoples Day. That's cool. Yeah, we have Colombo Day down here. Yeah, I gave you a thumbs up too, Adam. It looks like your new video camera's good. Hey, Naomi, don't worry about it, honey, but don't be mad if I'm gonna try to pick it up. Don't sweat it. I'll get there, honey. You're just very, very thoughtful, and I love you for that. When is my 12-hour stream? That should be the 27th of October. I don't know if it's gonna be 8 hours, 10 hours, or 12 hours. I haven't decided yet. A lot of it depends on the weather, and it's much cooler in Las Vegas than it is up here that time of year. Oh, wow. What are we doing here? Are we down? Did we fall? What's going on? Are we bummed out? Did we wipe out? What happened? Looks like we had a major spill. All right. All right, we had some action. What's going on, Ronnie? How you doing? Oh, let's just get tucked in, enjoy a coffee. Oh, it's a good night to just sleep. I'll wake up tomorrow, it'll be sunny, like today never happened. I don't know, it isn't even enough to really wet the ground here, you know. It's just kind of crazy. It's 64 degrees, so it's not, it's not cold. It's pretty comfortable. All right, we're all tucked in. So guess what I did today? There we are. What did I do today? Well, guess what I did today? This morning, I walked inside of a department store for probably the first time in, I don't know how many, 30 years. Hey, Blue, how you doing? No, I don't know when it's been. I went into Macy's and I got myself a nice dress shirt. It's 40 a hair here. Do you guys get that low? We'll get down to the low 30s sometimes, maybe upper 20s. The coldest I've ever had is 18 degrees on the Rancho in 2015. Hey Nate, how you doing? So I go in there, I get a nice shirt. Yeah, I get a nice button down, white button down shirt. And I get a nice belt, and I get a nice tie. So I picked all that up. I mean, natural AC is on. It's cloudy, and it means natural AC is on. Yeah, I don't know. This stuff is just misty. It's not. It's not really rain. It's just more of like a marine layer or something like that. So I think I'm pretty much ready for my. I'm pretty much ready for. Okay, what's up with your governor banning Skittles and about 10 others? Shit, I don't know. I didn't hear that, Pastor Marty. What the heck's that all about? Hey, Nate. I guess there's only so much space on his agenda to cover gender theory and stuff like that. I guess we had to push Skittles off the side. -10. I thought that I had off from my job. Then later, Dave Mike asked me where I'm at. That's funny. Well, hey Joni. So what is the story, Marty? What's wrong with Skittles? I mean, I'm surprised he didn't. There was a bill proposed to hand out free condoms in high schools, and I'm surprised that thing didn't get passed through on a rousing voice vote. I love department stores. This first time in years I've been into one, so I'll be looking sharp. Have 3 years to change their recipe. Well, what's wrong with their recipe? Was it Skittles are gay? Jeez. Come on, man. I mean, what do we? What's wrong with the recipe? I mean, Skittles have been loved by generations, right? I mean, they're like the dentist's best friend, right? Bringing in tooth decay and fillings, M&Ms, ingredients. They have. Yeah, what's wrong with the ingredients? Can you make meth out of them or something? Is that the problem? Is that the problem we have with Skittles? I don't know. It sounds pretty lame to me. It's amazing the stuff that we care about. Does anybody think it's health? What is it classified? What the hell, Marty? Is it classified as a health food, right? Right up there with yerba mate and sprouted greens. There's the Skittles, right? Now organic, right? Yeah, it was like it wasn't cheap, man. It was like it was posted at like $60 and they give 40% off. So he signed it on Sunday, and that's all. I love it. You guys, yellow and red taste like cherry lemon. I don't know. Yeah, it's not too bad, Kelly. I mean, I haven't bought a dress shirt in decades, so it's, I'll be looking sharp. Hey, Amanda Hug and Kiss would approve. She's like, Rosie, just for God's sakes, once, just go out and don't be a savage, okay? Do you have it in you, not to be a savage, just one time. Could you please even remotely match the pants with it? I like eating Skittles if they're free. I don't know what the problem is. Is it because the candy's unhealthy or what? It's too popular. They're making too much money. Newsom's cousin owns the Mason Dots company. I mean, what are we talking about here, right? Jujubes. Boy, those things were really filling busters, weren't they? Jujubes. Cavities. Hey, who's that? Supermom Julie, how are you, honey? Good to see you tonight. So our kids eating it in that corner gonna get arrested? I don't know, Marty. I mean, nothing surprises me in this state. Although I confess, I am surprised that they're not going to give out free condoms in high school. Do you think tropical Skittles? I don't really eat Skittles. You know, honey, jail didn't have any influence in picking out your dress shirt. Well, you know, if it doesn't go well on Saturday, well, you know how that's going to come down. I'm just saying, you know, she ought to be ashamed of herself for pushing me along like that. Anyway, I don't know. It's funny the stuff that we get involved in the state, right? And then I'm surprised that everybody wasn't screaming, throw those condoms out like candy in the classrooms. Here you go. Google says it's about colors. Oh, okay. No more you. Generations of kids succeeded in drinking Yoo-hoo without blowing themselves up, right? Ah, boy, right? I like chewy skills. I don't know. Shout out to super moms. The law will prohibit the manufacture, sale, distribution of brominated vegetable oil, potassium bromate, polycarbon, paraben, and red dye. Number 3, the 4 chemicals are used in as many as 12,000 food products. Wow. Now they tell me, right? It's like I grew up and I worked in an apartment house when I was 13, 14 years old, assistant maintenance stuff. And, you know, the boss comes down and says, we need all of this, we need all these pipe coverings removed from these old cast iron heating pipes here. Man, we're ripping that stuff off. That stuff is asbestos, man. We're using it for baseball bats. It's a wonder I'm alive, right? Those are the days you used to incinerate trash and everything. Need organic Skittles on the grocery shelf. Adam, I don't know what you get into food, but God knows, man, you need some greens. I'm all for buying fruit instead of candy. I just wish the fruit wasn't so expensive. Yeah, I mean, it's my problem with a lot of food these days has to do with size. I open the freezer, I want to get out a chicken breast for dinner, right? And I pull this thing out, it's a Goliath, right? I pull out another one, it's huge. The other one has 2 in it. I'm just thinking to myself, wow, and these things get so big, right? It's the same thing with fruit. You used to get like maybe 3 apples in a pound, and now you get this Franken apple that weighs a pound, and you're paying $1.99 an apple and stuff. I mean, it's all insane, right? It's all crazy, right? Chicken breast used to be about that big. Right now, it's this big blobby, thing. I don't know. Everything has just been upsized, so you don't get a lot for your, you don't get quantity of it. I do miss steamed broccoli and cabbage. I would if I could. Yeah, well, you're not going to get that stuff at McDonald's, right? So, well, you're probably very deficient in magnesium and potassium. At Walmart, they sell chicken nuggets that resemble chicken. I pay for a single a la carte egg McMuffin. I'm tapping out. Wow, $5.25, Prince. Do you have the, yeah, it's injected with water. Do you have the McDonald's app? Some people swear they'll put in the Wendy's, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Hardee's, Burger King, and they'll just every day, Carl's, and there's just every day some kind of special, Taco Bell. They just tap into that. I ate greens last night. Good girl. right? And I'm just thinking to myself, wow, it's like, wee woo woo. Yeah, you need to use the app and you sign up, and then they'll send you like 2 Big Macs for one day. I don't do it, but other people did. I could sell 800s, and I could get a place to cook and sleep. You don't have the ability to, to take payment for them. That's the problem. So what you need to do is wholesale them out to somebody on Etsy or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what you got to do. You have a basic distribution problem, is what you have, as we used to say in my business administration classes. You have a basic problem. You couldn't get the PayPal working before, remember? Right? Your sister did something to it, or the horse died on the way to the gold mine, or something happened. You were telling me. Prince asked for two for get breakfast sauce for $6. Used to two for $3. I have 124 points in them. Maybe use them tomorrow. Yeah, you told me something. Hey, Gail, it's our Thanksgiving. Yes, we put our flags up. We're selling turkeys for $119.99. Wow. Must be a hell of it. Must be a 60-pound turkey or something, right? Wow, 119. Now even do the math. That's still like 84 US dollars, right? For that chicken. Gold leaf turkey. Turkey had gold balls on it or something. I don't know. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. Turkey better come with a happy ending. I mean, it's a little rich, because I go to my grocery outlet and I get $1.99 for those big 6 pound, almost 6 pounds of chicken breast for like $8 or $9. And I mean, I'm in high cotton, right? If it's a heritage turkey, that's not much. I don't know what it is, but down here we just get the Snatch brand, whatever it is, and right, probably blown out on some back alleys in Baltimore, raised on rats. Hey Angus, how you doing? Hey RJ, raised on rat feed or something, right? Rotten fruit. Turkey Day next month. Can you believe it? I can go to Golden Corral and get all you can eat turkey for $25 cash. That's still very expensive for just a turkey dinner. Right. It's very expensive for a buffet. We used to go in $11.99 for Golden Corral with the chocolate fountain that the kid's sticking the whole hand into. Right. I'm looking at the manager. Hey Darlene, the manager's looking at me. I'm looking at the kid's looking at me. Manager's looking at the kid. I'm looking back at the manager again to see if he's going to shut down and drain the whole thing. Right. He's like, Charlie, pull the plug. What happened? Yeah, some kid, he put his hand in, he held his whole cone into the thing. Hello, Teresa. How are you? Welcome aboard. As soon as Halloween, Christmas shopping starts, just insane. This Christmas shopping already started. Hey Cindy, I already showed you guys a month ago in the Lowe's that the clerk dick was already putting up all of the Christmas trees, and the kid looked so angry. Right, it's like 105 degrees, and the kid's schlepping all this, all these fake trees and packages and lights. The boss is like, can't you work a little faster? Can't you pay a little more? Right, you pay for quality around here. They had the Christmas stuff and decorations out, and that was just barely after, that was right after Labor Day. I was like, what the heck? So I don't know, guys, it's just the way of the world. Everybody's so dollar crazy to get that merch out. I was in Macy's today to get my shirt, belt, and tie, and it just looked like, it's kind of a ghost town. But I was in there at like 10 o'clock, so it was pretty early. in there, so I kind of had the whole joint to myself. I picked up a belt, and the thing didn't even have loops in it. I mean, it didn't even have holes in it. The lady standing there doing an inventory, I think. I said, I've never seen anything like this in my life. I said, how are you supposed to put this thing around it? It's like, oh, well, I guess you could put your own hole in it. Yeah, that's what I'm paying $50 for a leather belt, so I can go in the kitchen and puncture my hand putting a hole into it. Yeah, I went to Macy's today. Yeah, I have the proof, right? So I got a nice button-down white shirt. I got a beautiful tie, and I got a nice belt. My birthday's in December. Ooh, I'll see you in December. Ah. Yeah, I guess I kind of wish I'd gone to Kohl's. They might have had a little bit of a better selection. It's white, honey. That's the only color shirt I ever wear when I'm dressed is a white shirt. I have to look classic, right? With the pinstripe, and I got a nice red silk tie to go with it, so it looks, it looks like the old banker days are back. So. My hubby had a holeless belt. You'll work it out. Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm not paying $50 to work it out, right? I mean, it's just like, well, what's this all about, right? 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 It'd be nice to see you on my birthday. Yes, well, we'll certainly remember your birthday, babe. You're such a key component of the channel over here. My birthday was December on the 9th. They took my birthday away. Said no birthdays for the home. I don't know what birthday it is. No, my birthday's in June 21st, babe. On the first day of summer, my mama presented me. It was 115 degrees in Baltimore. I was sweating like a pig that first day. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We pay more and get less. I mean, it's just the weirdest thing that belt had no holes in it, right? I guess I'm supposed to go buy a hole punch and put my own. I don't know, it's just crazy. Insane. 'Cause I'll see you in December. Or lose you in a little snowdrift. Boy, they're running the propane heaters over there for the first time. I don't think it's 64 degrees. My husband went into Walmart to buy a belt and found one with no price tag. He saw the manager was not willing to give it to him for free. In the end, he got the belt. Is that the way it works? If it's not marked, you get a freebie. Hey, Alan, how are you? I mean, nothing's cheap anymore. Hey, Barry. But I figured it was about time I invested in a new dress shirt. I don't know, Gail. Right? I just don't shop that much. I generally am very rarely in stores. My main store is 7-Eleven, right? Where everybody knows your name and so I don't know. But like I said, I looked at this chicken breast today and I'm like, this is like wow, this is like, I remember as a kid on Wednesday nights we'd have chicken, right? And the thing was like about that big, right? Chicken breast, and it's like you'd pull maybe 3 bites of meat off of it or something like that. Now this thing is like a blob on your plate, right? The thing is like a gelatinous blobule mass of some cartilage and meat and bone. I mean, I don't know what the hell it is, right? Vegetable genes in animals. I'm pulling this thing out today. Like, what am I supposed to do with this thing? This thing looks like it could grow legs and pull a cart along on the road. This thing's so big. this This fucking thing is so big. Bag of 6 chicken leg quarters, but not now. I bet I could have gotten 6 leg quarters for about that at grocery outlet. I don't think that's how it works. If there's no price, up to the staff to price products. Some people like the pop tags, Gail, right? Right, you still got a lot of tag poppers that's switching around stuff in stores. At least Macy's doesn't follow you like you're a criminal. They assume that you're kind of a classy person. So, although the girl that checked me out had eyelashes that were about 3 inches long, I thought she was using them to sweep the floor after hours or something. Things were so long. Yeah. He thinks he's being funny when he fusses. I like to make chicken stew and they can last a whole week. I got a lot of meat for $45 at cost less. Yeah, I mean the deals are out there. I mean, look at this. I've seen other places like Safeway. They're asking like $5 a pound for St. Louis ribs and stuff. And I go over to grocery outlet. They're $1.99 a pound. Right, good stuff. Smithfield. Right, good Chinese stuff fed with plastic and phenolic resins. And, right, God knows how much plastic we eat in our life. Hey, good life, how are you? Cost less is the place to go in Modesto. Mexican chicken tortilla soup. I like that. I never met anybody that didn't like a nice chicken tortilla soup. I don't think many people are going to be dining out today here. Sometimes I forward Stone Brand hamburger for $2 a pound. Well, where are you cooking that now? Man, it looks like you're always in McDonald's or Burger King or something. This weather is just funky. It just makes you feel like you just want to sleep. Not cooking, but I see it as I go by. Okay. I don't think that you can eat on the street cheaper than you can at fast food if you have the apps and stuff. Right? Because, you have to have fuel to cook with, and you have to have a stove and knives and plates, paper plates and cups and all kinds of crap. I do my big show at Winco in Modesto. So when I get back next week, we'll be hitting the pumpkin patch. We'll be getting the pumpkin. We'll be putting up all the decorations, getting all the lights working. And we'll be officially ready for getting ready for Halloween. I just have to pick up some candy. Kids hate it when you have those cheap little bags of Smarties or something. Now I'm going to throw it back on the porch. Didn't you get the governor's memo? No more shitty candy. I can buy clothes for less than expensive than Walmart. Yeah, we have a meat van here in Ukelele. Lovely big cut of meat, good price, quality, better in shops. Yeah, but I think meat's probably pretty expensive, right, in the UK. I mean, you don't have the amount of grazing land that we have in the Midwest and places. Yeah, kids really rebel when you get Smarties. They're like, oh God, it's terrible. Terrible. Don't let any meat papers. And shout out to Diane C. I don't know if you guys saw the community post. Her father passed away. So stop by and leave a condolence on her community post. Her dad was in quite a few videos over the years, so I think she posted that last night. So do you think Warren Buffett worries about the cost of steaks? No, but I don't think Warren Buffett is a wasteful person. Hey Bob, how you doing? Right, in other words, don't assume because somebody is very wealthy that they're going to be someone that's going to squander things. Okay, I think Warren Buffett has a very good moral compass in his mind. He's not gonna, he's living in the same house he's lived in for 180 years or whatever. So, you know what I mean? He's not gonna go out there and, hey Timothy, how are you? He's not gonna go out there and buy himself a $100 million yacht like Jeff Bezos. Hey Emily, there you go. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for your note today. I appreciate it. You really squared stuff up, so it's great to see you, honey. When he wants a steak, he just buys it, and it's no big deal. Well, you know, Adam Warren Buffett had good insight. Okay, we can't fault somebody for that. His father was a United States congressman. So when they got word in the 1930s, when baby Warren got word in the 1930s that through his father that they were going to start the Government Employees Insurance Corporation, what we know today as Geico. Well, he made sure that baby Warren had a huge position in that company using daddy's money. So, but then again, Warren Buffett is not a dick, right? You don't read about him in the newspaper chasing people around an island or doing crazy stuff, right? I mean, he's like a throwback kind of guy. The money because they squirrel away in a very it's he's just gonna live. He's not gonna be he's not going to be wasteful. He doesn't care about conspicuous wealth, about buying just to show off to neighbors what I have. Oh, look at my yacht. You look at Jeff Bezos, and this is a guy that looks like he always needs to make a statement somewhere, whether it's on a $120 million mega yacht or whatever. So I don't know, right? When I think of where that money could go, well, it just sends like shivers down my spine. But there's some people that are more motivated by the game than the rewards of the game. I think Warren Buffett's that kind of guy. And Warren Buffett does very few moves, right? He just buys good quality stuff. Brown Shoe, Nebraska Furniture Mart, See's Candies, Geico, Better Homes and Garbage, or whatever it is. I don't know. You are wearing a shirt from my home state. I'm homesick back home in Indiana. Ooh. This was sent to me by Tammy about a year and a half ago. So I always enjoy Indiana. I think it's a pretty cool state. Just win the 1.6 and it will be okay. Sometimes money's a curse. Oftentimes it is. All right? There's something really to be said about a very simple life. When you have a lot of possessions, your possessions tend to own you. You go away, you worry, oh, I wonder, the boat's down at the marina. I wonder if those thugs are partying on it or broke in and, are crapping on the master bedroom bed, or whatever, or just causing mayhem or whatever. I don't want that stuff in life. I want the most simple, uncomplicated life that I can possibly have. So my attention can be devoted to people and not things. I think that's the most important lesson of life is things are a distraction. They really are. And, I've seen people that buy $90,000, well, I guess today it would be the equivalent of maybe a $150,000 car. And all they can think about is that car, right? Did I get a scratch? And they're putting it on parking. I got to park a mile away from the store because some knucklehead's going to open a door into it. And it's like you don't even get any pleasure out of it, right? It's like I don't buy this thing for me to get pleasure. I buy it so people see I can afford it, right? Okay. What are you driving, Rosie? Really? Interesting. All right. Is that the van that's never been washed? Right. But I'm happy. I don't need to have all the worry about it. Somebody opens a door into my van, right? I think like that. People mean, yeah, it's always people. When you're on your deathbed, you don't think about the things that you acquired and things. You think about the relationships you had in life. It crosses your mind. What are the things that I could have done better? Now that the end is near, what are the things that I should have done that I never did? Were my priorities correct in life? Right? Should I have done more to help others and been more generous in spirit? And see, personally, let's suppose I had $1 billion, right? Their money goes to, yeah, that's exactly why I help. I'm not going to get in this situation where everything is consumed by middlemen. And as soon as Father said, I eat the same stuff that comes in the door from 7-Eleven. I said, that's great. This is the place for me. I said, I'm home, right? Just open the fridge and grab one of the 3-day-old hot dogs and munch away. But I can tell you, I could not, let's suppose I had $1 billion. I could not comfortably, with the fact of 5,000 children per day starving in the world, I could not go out and treat myself to a mega yacht. I can tell you that much. I might take one cruise on the QE2 or something, but that would be the end of it. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Right. Cars are the worst. Yeah, they're not even investment unless they're just so far down that they're classics, right? I've been pricing 1930. I've been pricing Model A's. Yeah, 5,000 a day. Yeah. Yeah, I'd give it all. What would I need it for? Peel off a couple mil for the kids and say, yo, you're on your own. The game is simple. Just treat everyone as if they were Jesus in disguise and everything else is. But, it's easier said than done, Adam. Right? Right. There's a lot of handles on that. So, right. But I'm not. You guys know. I don't really care about things that much. I'm not driven by what people think about what I drive or where I stay in a hotel. I mean, people get enjoyment out of seeing me be a lowrider. There you go, Teresa. Oh yeah, I like it. It's comfortable because it's not cold enough for a real sweatshirt, so this is just a lightweight throw over. So it's nice. So I think about these things every day, and I think to myself, where do I want to spend my effort? And I think people that are on their deathbed, and they, it's not always an easy transition when you think about if you're still in your proper state of mind. I don't know, right? Relationships that you could have repaired, it all takes effort. It all takes effort. Please donate to Mowing David. Just help save Israel. Yeah, well, I think we're about to write some big checks for Israel right now, and we got some big assets moving into the Eastern Mediterranean, right, and up the Gulf. So, uh, I also feel sorry for these Palestinian slobs that have no idea what's going on around them, and their whole world is just being destroyed as they, with each passing day, they're just living in a pile of rubble, wondering which way the bus went and hit them. Right? It's a dual-edged knife. I have a dress shirt to Silk Tommy Bahama. Cool. So I'm sure plenty of aid will be flowing that way. Right? I'm sure plenty of aid will be coming in. I mean, we're not heartless people. We understand that Hamas and Hezbollah are a very small part of the whole equation there. So you have other people just trying to get through day-to-day life, and they're just surrounded in this swill. Right, it's got to be a miserable existence. I feel both of us somewhat haven't made, because we don't owe any mortgage. I don't know anybody, nothing. Yeah, well, you earned it, Alan. You did more than I ever did. You served your nation. Right? I served myself. That was it. So you're entitled to every fruit of the harvest, which is good. I feel sorry for everybody involved in it except the terrorists. But you have to understand, a lot of these terrorists are brainwashed. They grow up just hearing the same thing in the the temples and the mosques, week in, day out. Right? It's like North Korean brainwashing. So it's terrible. We just don't know what the ramifications will be. I just don't think I don't believe in my lifetime there'll ever be peace in Israel. I just don't see that as a practical reality. Right? I just see Palestinian people working themselves into a smaller and smaller little piece of land, and it's after a while it just becomes, they become death traps and stuff. Hey Cindy, how you doing, sweetie? They would have been far better off if they just stuck to the original settlement, and they would have had a big, quite a bit of land. Yeah, the IDF has superior firepower. But the Hamas and Hezbollah, they have cunning and guile. Right? They know people are going to be putting pressure on, grandma was taken hostage with my granddaughter, right? And you're just going to go in there and just obliterate that housing section of that area, that quarter square mile. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so zealotry covers a lot, right? I mean, that can cover a lot of shortcomings, right? So we just don't know what we don't know how it's all going to wind out. Sickening to watch. The celebration is in the streets here in the U.S. Well, we have some. We have people with bound and determined to immigrate to the United States and not be Americans anymore. They want to have countries within countries, whereas back in the day, people assimilated. Right? They lived in their communities, but they spoke English. They mainstream themselves. Nowadays, it's all about division and how different we are from each other, and celebrate our differences and forget our commonalities. That's the big problem that plagues this nation today. Right? We're all finding new ways to define ourselves, whether it's through gender or sexual identity. It's out of control. It's some type of aberration. It's some kind of mental thing. It's not things that healthy societies exhibit. It's sad, but people are still jealous and fighting over land and religion. When you go to the market, it starts melting. Timothy, you're so cute. I'm gonna go melt some ice cream tonight. I said, if you take the time to really study the roots of the Middle East, you'll see that some big decisions, as often happen in history, were made without the consent of the people within those lands and things. It's just, to the victor go the spoils. And people talk about World War II, but in many ways, World War I was much more geographically and politically damaging for the future of the world than any war in history, because it ended not with the surrenders, but it was just a laying down of arms. The 11th minute of the 11th hour, the 11th day of the 11th month. There will be peace in the world. I don't think the world's designed for that, because in order to have peace in the world, Alan, we have to have people that are able to rise above their human nature, their inborn inclinations to evil, which, as I've said before, are pride, lust, anger, covetousness, envy, sloth, and greed, right? When they're ever overcome one day, then you won't have war in the world. Sorry to, what does it say? Sorry, but I hate to see the U.S. getting, well, yeah, well, I do too, Jamie, right? I do too. I'm not a big fan of getting involved in anything, but we've always been up to our elbows in the Middle East. You have to give credit to England. They're like, we stepped aside after the 1920s, right? That's it. We're done. We finished filming Lawrence of Arabia. It's all done. We're out of here. Right. Right. Same thing with the French and Indochina. Whoop. That's it. We're done. In Blord, and isn't that the truth? Yes, I mean that's it, basic Bob. Man's fallen nature by nature, right? We're like a tree is inclined to fall in the direction to which it leans, right? I mean, it's just the way it goes. People have to fight hard to overcome vices and things, and it's just people don't want to do it. Right? People don't want to do it. I mean, that's the bottom line of that. I mean, thus it is, and thus it'll always be. So we'll always have war. Somebody will always be jealous of what somebody else has. Somebody else will be envious. Somebody else. So I don't ever have much hope for a world with it'll be at peace. Man, what a weird weather thing. Who? But I'm sure there'll be, no, not really sprinkling now. I'm sure there'll be more rocket attacks coming up. I'm sure there'll be more rocket attacks coming up over the next couple of days. You had like 1,000 people come through, storm across the border. Happy birthday, Basic Bob. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Basic Bob. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a good one, Bob. Yeah, there'll be more, you think about if you're Hezbollah, if you're Hamas and you're planning this operation, you're not going to sit there and say, well, gee, after we fire these rockets, what's going to happen, right? You know damn well what's going to happen, right? There's going to be a counterattack. There's going to be skulls rolling, and there's going to be all kinds of stuff going on. There's going to be a flattening of buildings, and so you already know that. That's no surprise there. So it's a question of what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it, right? Hey, Buttercup, I think the U.S. is saying that Israel is on its own. I don't think we'll ever say that. But Israel certainly has the capability to look after its own. But you have to understand the ripple effect of this is that you get more and more people involved that have their attention in the Middle East focused on this out of Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, right, and Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Kuwait, right, Iran, Iraq, right. They're all of a sudden very glued to the TV. Oh, this is great. It's about time somebody really kicked their butts and cool, yeah. And then the commercial comes on, give to the freedom fighters, send your donation too, right? There's some people that love what's going on. Love what's going on. Love it, love it, love it. Shake your booty, shake your booty. Jews and rabbis, yeah, some people like it. Jews and Arabs. You have to understand that the Arab world, with the exception of Israel and parts of Lebanon, is pretty much Islamic, right? Pretty much Islamic. And here you have Israel like a right, like a stake in the heart of the whole deal right there. Its own little in-your-face little thing right in the middle of that whole sea of Islam. That's always been like a bone in the throat. Yeah, and it's a good thing that Jerusalem is a distance away from the Gaza and West Bank and all that. So I'm sure up in Tel Aviv, they were still on the beach today, enjoying the good life up there. Do 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 do. But calling up 300,000 people, that costs a few bucks. All right, getting that force mobilized, that takes a little bit of doing. Tel Aviv's a beautiful, it always reminded me of, yeah, that's what it is. It's the Miami of the Eastern Mediterranean, right? Hell's the kid screaming. They're gunning for Tel Aviv. I don't know. It's too far for them to penetrate. I mean, it's just not within practical distance of unless they're going to come up the beach, right through the Mediterranean. It ain't going to be much happening in Tel Aviv. You might get the random joy bullets. Oh, it's Halloween coming down the pike, man. That's correct. And meanwhile, we just keep motoring along. We've almost burned through our first 10 days of the debt extension to November. Hey, North. Right? So we now have 35 days to get this thing squared away. Sounds like a kid squealing with delight. I mean, that's the real deal out there. That's the real thing to keep the eye on. Everything else right now in my mind is just a sideshow. I'm going to you. Feel like Glock is the ultimate simple home. I would recommend a revolver. Right? If you're going to have home defense, there's a couple requirements. Number one, it'd be small and easy to wield effectively. Most people that attempt to wield a shotgun or something like that will end up hitting the barrel into a wall in a hall or something else. They'll be ineffective with it. Right? A lot of people with pistols will fail to properly deal with a jam or something. But when you have a revolver, man, you're talking about foolproof, right? It's going to fire each and every single time that sucker's going to fire, right? And if you can't get somebody with 5 or 6 shots and just turn in your weapon, yeah, 38, a little 38 police special. The ultimate home defense weapon for those that just want defense. They're not going to go out and target practice or do anything else. It's perfect. Put your 5 or 6 in and you're good to go. Right? Oh, hey Julie. I think a revolver is the ultimate defense weapon. I wouldn't recommend pistols for people because they can jam, although the Glocks don't jam too much. But sometimes, like, I don't know, his Winchester's or Remington had this really shitty ammo that it was all powdery and black. It was just crap, and it was always, my Beretta was having trouble feeding it, right? You don't want that to happen in a defense situation. Right? You need to have something that's, when it's go time, that it's going to go. You're looking healthy and I love you. Oh, thank you, Deb G. Good to see you tonight. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Good to see you tonight. I'm very happy. Real good. Everything's real fine. Looking forward to a great month of October here. It's good to see you. That's just my opinion. Hey, Lurker, other people's opinion may vary. Oh, let's see. Here comes this really nice Lazy Days. I love this thing. This guy keeps his thing in such good shape. Man, I would love to have that rig. Oh, hey, Nikki, how are you? Yeah, everything's all good. Everything's A-okay. Well, I don't know. The Captain's RV was okay. It's a little too big for me, but oh. I keep on my Ruger 22 long ride for protection. I really like the Walther P22. I like it. So light. It's so good. And don't underestimate a 22 when it comes to getting you in the field of battle there. I have 3, as you guys know. Right, I have 3 of them. Yeah, he drives that RV. I think he boondocks around town in that, Johnny, because frankly, I don't know about Richmond, Kentucky, where you are, but up here, unless you're being a real dick on the streets, they don't really care. My next Vegas trip will be the 22nd. I'm doing a fundraiser for the church down there for new equipment and stuff. I've turned off my super chat and my super sticker for the month. Okay, asking people whatever you would have kindly given me for the month, I ask you to consider donating that towards our fundraiser coming up at the end of the month. We have a unique chance, just like we did a year and a half ago. We did the same thing for the Redwood Gospel Mission here. Okay, so I would like to see us. I have a goal of $10,000 for this. It's going to be like anywhere from an 8 to a 12 hour marathon live stream for that Friday the 27th. So people have asked me, well, are you going to put any skin in the game? Yeah, I'm going to put some skin in the game. I'm doing it now. So I can't ask people to do something unless I'm willing to do it myself. The width, Dave. Hello. Right. Yeah, the Redwood Gospel. So we just keep moving along, and we keep doing something nice and charitable here as we move forward. And I'm hoping some people are going to drop by and sit in on the stream. I'd rather take a shot from a 9mm than a 20 for ricocheting. I've already been to the Sphere once. We already rode by once, but it's very problematic. The only way I'm going to go back to the Sphere is if I park a mile away and walk in. Okay, because Rosie don't pay to park. Last time was very unusual because I paid for parking at the MGM Grand down there. So people were floored in the chat. I can't believe what I just saw, right? What? You paid to park down there? Are you kidding me? I really want to go to Italy and get myself one of those big jumbo Italian sandwiches. They have the Magload 22 stuff, and yeah, Friday the 13th. It's October. That's correct. I will be in Los Angeles for that. And the 22nd, or it might be a couple days later, somewhere that week, I'm going to head down to Vegas. Right, so I'm looking forward to doing the fundy, and I'm asking everybody, even if you've never supported before, it's not going to me. Google and YouTube graciously allow that if you use their platform for fundraising and an approved organization, which is this, then every dollar you donate goes to the charity. YouTube and Google take nothing out of it instead of the usual 30%, which is great. So that way we know we're not just peeing money away for a corporation that already makes billions of dollars a year. Okay? So that'll make it good. Hey Dave, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, this guy really keeps his RV, his little Class C, in good condition. No. Here comes the FedEx guy.
I was in the bathroom when she called. I was going to the bathroom, and I was just my phone started ringing. My cell phone. It comes up to my work.
What the heck is this guy doing?
And I saw it said Collins on it.
What is that? You going to bed now, Adam? Bedtime?
I'm so glad I'm in the bathroom.
Sleepy time? You need a doctor.
I'll call you back.
It's a Range Rover. God, the guy was gracious enough to turn the music down when she got in. I wish, but I have to wait until 10 p.m. Oh, Santa greetings, just got home. Trying my best to all. There's from Clueless next. I mean, they go to pick up people and the music's blasting so loud. You ask somebody in an Uber to get into your, you ask somebody to pop into your car as an Uber pickup and you got the music blaring like that. Like, really? I'd be like, never mind. I value what hearing I have left here with that. I value that. Somebody's van's getting towed out. 'Cause I'll see you in September or lose you to a summer love. Do 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 do. We have to think of some more scary stuff to do for the month. What happened to this guy's vehicle? That's kind of scary. That's that's like a nice Ram van. I wonder what the hell happened to that thing. No, it's really just a goofy little mist. It's like we're in a marine layer here. Yeah, the problem is if I go up to Madrona Manor, I don't have, our signal always cuts out in Healdsburg. I'd love to go up there. But every time I try to go up there, everybody's like, oh, there's the spinning wheel, right? We're done. We can't see anything. And then, right, I love it up there. But what am I going to do? I have to record video, right? Because Verizon is so deficient around up in that area that I can't even get a signal. So it's a bummer, right? It's a real bummer. Yeah, because I used to be able to live stream in Healdsburg, and there was only one little place I couldn't get signal. But otherwise, it was all pretty good. I never really had an issue. Until recently. Please tap the thumbs up button if you're coming in. I appreciate it. 'Cause I'll see you. I guess we'll just roll it around a little bit. I gotta cook this big piece of chicken tonight. It's like feed a family of 5. Yes, I went to Macy's. Beep at me, dude. I got a red light. Take care, Emily. Nice to see you. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Prayers are appreciated. Yeah, you have to really get up on the highways to get blacktop. Yeah, Emily sent me a real nice email today. And I apologize. I get a lot of people write me every day. I can't possibly respond to all of them. Oh, so I apologize. Boy, this light is like forever, huh? On the plus side, my new battery packs are working beautifully. That really makes a difference. Yeah, it's like we're rolling around in a cloud here. It's not even rain. It's just misty crap. Somebody's getting an early jump on trash day. We'll creep around the old school down the other end here. We'll roll through the hood a little bit. Darn, I wish I had my flashlight. I took it back in the house to charge up again. Extra excited. Extra excited. Like a busy night in the hood. Yeah, I don't even say it's raining, it's like it's a mist. Go ahead, dude. Don't let me slow you down. There you go. There you go. What's going on at Geopolitical tonight? Nobody around tonight. Everybody feels the weather's funky. Funky! Our gas came down to $5.45, which seems ridiculous, but sure beats $6.19 a gallon. That really sucked. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt kind of mist. Flash floods, huh? Doesn't it tend to rain a lot over there, Dave, and just kind of be a little depressing out on the moors? I think I'm gonna pick up a bottle of sea foam real quick here. Gonna run that through the gas tank for the next fill up. Let me just run in here real quick. Wow, 3 months rain and 2 boom. That's like New York City. Look at what happened to them, man. People have webbed feet now. Oh, I recommend everybody use the sea foam once in a while. Every 10th fill up or something. Use a little bit of sea foam. Little bit of sea foam. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Dangerous little parking lot here. There's a lot of chalupas around here. Let us proceed onward this evening. We got that taken care of, cause I'll see you. I got some sea foam, which is really nice for cleaning. You ever seen the job this stuff does to clean out carburetors and injectors and stuff? It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Hey Nino, it just makes everything clean as a whistle along the whole, you know, it can save your injectors and clean them up good. It's like a tune-up in a can. It's called sea foam. It's the good stuff. Cleans injectors, cleans carb jets, stabilizes fuel, controls moisture, quiets noisy lifters, cleans the deposits, add lubricity to fuel, lube upper cylinders, de-ice, and anti-gel. This is the real deal. This stuff is great. Sea foam, weird name, but STP is a little weird too, right? Cause I'll see you. Yeah, it's for the gas tank only. But you should also get a Lucas for your oil, for your engine. Put that in with your oil change. Also the same thing for your ATF, your automatic transmission. Ooh, 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 ooh. I had a really goofed up engine, and I put that sea foam in, and within 3 days that baby was purring like a kitten. Man, look at this funky weather, right? Especially when your vehicle gets a little older. I don't know what, I'm not really sure what the life of injectors are. I see Cobra John in here, he would know. Being as he's our Shelby Cobra guy. No, not bad, just unusual. I mean, we got this one little weirdo day, Dave, and then it's going to be sunny and nice. It's going to be sunny and beautiful. It's going to be cool, but it's going to be nice. Right? So this is a $11 investment here. Anytime I sense my, my engine's a little rough on the idle, clean that puppy up. Yeah, get yourself some Lucas oil treatment, especially if you have an older vehicle with a lot of miles. Oh, this stuff's really getting bad now. Look at this crap, guys. Like, really? Yeah, I wish I could go to a haunted house. Make sure you put the sea foam in while you fill up your whole gas tank. No, it wasn't really cold today. It's right now it's 64 degrees, so it ain't bad. We're gonna go down to the hillbilly hood down here. We walked around here before. It's like a weird little area. I guess we'll park on the way back. We'll try to walk around a little bit around here. Raining in Balmer. I'm Mr. Ray. Come down to Mr. Ray's Hair Weave down on North Avenue in Baltimore. There's my beautiful Cindy Talks. Let's see what's going on at this Weirdo's, the old abandoned school here. I guess the JC's in session. Let's see, they're rolling in. We've been in here before. Let's roll in here. Some people are getting educated. Oh, shoot, they fenced the whole thing in now. What the heck is that all about? Oh no, it's open. Thank goodness. Ooh, that was scary. Woo. All right. That was a little worrisome. Don't fence me in. Wow, everybody's in class tonight. This junior college is one heck of a big operation. Get to school, y'all. Learn freaking something. I don't know if I need a permit or not to park in here. I don't see anything. Let's walk around a little bit on this weird, funky night. This place is plenty spooky. It's kind of raining, which is a real drag tonight. This used to be the old Christian school here, but it's crumbling now. I think the junior college only took over half of this land. They didn't want to get involved with this over here. I guess I could have parked right over there. I'm going to put my hood up. This is the kind of place to creep around over here. Heck, what'd they do? They tear all this stuff down? Darn, they tear all that down? Wow. Wow, they bulldozed that all to the ground. How about that? Remember the old buildings over there? Well, it's a one-day little event. It's not really rain. It's like more like a mist. Wow, should get in there metal detecting. Look at that. Remember the buildings? Chimay remembers. Right. It's unbelievable. They took that right down to the nuts. I guess the JC is going to be putting something up. Look at that. I can't use that word in here, Barry, because on account of Chimay. Blackbird would dig that. Look at that. This is all that's really left is the old Weirdo gym auditorium. Spooky place this is. Yeah, we're not allowed to use that word. See, I'm gonna be honest with you. Construction in California is pretty crappy. I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there. You know, it's not gonna really last. Which war, babe? The war started in Saturday morning early. I'd like to see inside that auditorium. You don't want to just go randomly poking around electrical drops. Boy, they bulldoze that all down. Hey Vicky, how you doing, sweetie? It's really a depleted looking place. Things always look like 5 times worse in the gloomy weather. Yeah, I guess they're gonna put, yeah, apartments. They don't build houses anymore. Now the people are paying top buck rent. Everybody and his mother wants to build apartments. That's the deal now, right? I'm surprised. I guess this is a combination. I guess this is the auditorium. I don't know. Or gymnasium combo. I'm not sure what it is. That'd be good metal detecting all through there. You probably find some stuff here. Yeah, it's California. We specialize in apocalyptic stuff here. That's our specialty. Weirdos and weird looking trees and weird people. No, I've only changed planes in Vancouver. Yeah, it's an unusual for October. We usually don't get any. This will help tamp down the fire season. That's good. What a depressing looking place, huh? You got a lot of hillbillies over here. Yeah, not too much rain. It's just like a mist. It's more a pain in the sack than anything else. This looks like where they had chickens in captivity over here. You have to always keep them away from the general population. Well, they're all around this neighborhood, let me tell you. This is a big meth area down here. Huge for the production of drugs down here. Any place you find all kinds of barrels and I don't know what the hell that is down there. Well, they just, it's too hard to keep them going. They're not built to a high standard. They're built, you see very little brick here, right? Everything is just stucco over wood, and then termites get into it. Earthquakes crack the buildings. It just is. It's a job, right? Oh, damn! You never met a hillbilly, Nino? Wow. I've known zillions of hillbillies, honey. Look at this thing. This is a good snake hole down here. Well, I don't know about Auschwitz, but I haven't been there before. But it's pretty depressing. Now, over on that side, you have the junior college. So I guess the junior college is expanding its campus down there. Here's a hillbilly house. See this kind of place, Nino? That's your basic hillbilly house. It's got the extra non-permitted addition on the back with the corrugated tin roof and stuff. Just because people lived here a long time doesn't in any way mean that they have money. Weirdo oak trees. You got to be careful where you're sticking your camera around. Right. It's that time of the year people feel festively inclined to blow your balls off with their shotgun. Keeping with the theme of the season. I don't know what this used to be. Obviously this was a baseball field here, but I have no idea what this is. Some kind of torture run or something. Oh, this thing had a cover on it, I guess. See, this is all like prime hillbilly land. You gotta watch out for snakes. Man, California is full of hillbillies. Well, I was hoping we could look around the old school, but they bulldozed it down. See, there's another marker, the old Ford pickup. These people be right up in your face if they see you hanging out. Here's these pine cones as big as microwaves here. Imagine getting hit in the head with one of these. Wouldn't take many of them to make a dozen. Wow. This whole place would be great for metal detecting. Hillbilly place over here. Like they got the swimming pool made out of black plastic down there. Hell, this is a... This looks like it was probably a pit for a long jump or something. There's somebody doing something hillbilly-ish over there. Ow. Oof. Yeah, I had plenty of nice hillbillies in my family. All right. Let me take care of business for a second. Oh, thank goodness I had the presence of mind to hold on to all my original equipment. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, hell, man, hillbillies are everywhere. Right? You had hillbillies and Okies that came out here in the 30s and stuff. Man, them was real hillbillies. Right? You ask Cindy, she knows there's plenty of hillbillies around. Man, if you get hit with one of these pine cones, tons of people from California. Look at the size of this baby. You're gonna feel that when that hits you. Calculate the mass of that force. It's mass times distance. Right. 1/2 mv squared. Dogs. You know, our tour rolls on. Thankfully it stopped. We don't have any rain right now. These oak trees are massive. Yeah, you look at Central Valley, just about everybody down there's family from Oklahoma. Janet Fields. Right. Nice doggy. You go out on these chooches, you take your life in your hand with some of these dogs out here. These people just let them loose, and those dogs got like a mean feeling in their head all of a sudden, and they want to taste some meat or something, and you're right there. You might be on the business end of some big teeth. Maybe tomorrow we'll do some live metal detecting, huh? This looks like a pretty prime area over here. See this stucco frame stuff? It just doesn't, cracks and earthquakes. You got massive termite intrusion in there, and you'd have to strip this thing down to the studs, right? And who's going to spend the money to that? There's probably asbestos and stuff in there, and all kinds of stuff. How you doing? Girl smelled good. No, how you doing, Joe? Okay. No, we're just showing people the delights of typical California construction here. Very cheap. How's it going, Joe King? I'm gonna give you guys a peek inside. I'm not gonna be able to see, but you will. Yeah, I'm doing good. Everything's all good. Everything's A-okay. Thank you. Hope the same for you. Joe King is a vet too. One of the funniest guys you ever see on YouTube. See the way those beams are rotted out, right? So when you talk about renovating these things, it's just not even worth it. You're trying to polish a turd. Literally, you're just trying to polish a turd. Not worth it. They'll raise this thing down. Well, we still have the Christmas lights hanging on it. That's a really weird thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it has much historic value. I mean, in its heyday, when I first moved here, this place was still going strong. But then the denominations that support it kind of fade, and the number of kids drop, and the next thing you know, right, you got a numbers game on your hand, and it's hard to fight that. Yeah, Joe King is one of our proud vets in here, of which I'm very proud to know quite a few, from Bobby the Boss, Alan Gentry, Monkey Boy, and Mr. Z. So many vets. So much respect as we come up on Veterans Day. Yeah, Naomi's a good cook. She sent me some of her pictures of her dishes. Man, I'd love to have that ramp there, but scrap that for aluminum. Yeah, I always appreciate whenever you guys send me anything of what you're doing. Somebody's going to really want this parking lot here, my parking spot. Imagine being back in college. Lord Almighty. Wouldn't that be a hoot? It's like the show Strangers with Candy, right? This is going to be a prime spot. Somebody's going to want this baby. Who's going to get it? Well, you know, you probably could, Amanda, because there's a lot of incels around these days, so I think you could probably control yourself just fine. You're looking for more of the button-down crowd, right? You like that saying now? Yeah. Prime time. They're going to start calling me Prime Time Rosie. You are prime time. Yeah, Amanda Hug and Kiss is all about the button down. Don't give no funky third world look. Here we go. Now down here is all the drug crap down here. Let's head down here a bit. Yeah, they took down the big building here. Well, you know, a lot of people are claiming they're right. A lot of people are stepping up and claiming we're doing this and doing that. It's like the U.S. Defense Intelligence immediately said, oh, this is not from Iran's not involved. And then Iran comes out and says, the heck we're not. Or Hezbollah and Hamas say, the heck we're not involved. This is all hillbilly around here. Heck, we're not involved. I thought that was really funny. We're like, of course Iran's involved. Where do you think the money came? They were helping us. That was pretty cherry. Right. This is like a weird little area. You know, it's that kind of area when everybody has the same last name, right? This is the meth capital of town right here. Let's see which way we're going here. I guess we can go down here. I don't want to get caught where there's no road. This is the Samuel L. Jones homeless shelter here. That's a pretty wild little operation. How would you like to spend the night there? Let me tell you, they've had some action there over the years. You don't want to just be rolling in there poking your nose in, you know? These cats got nothing to lose over here. They take you out. I don't even think they run security here anymore or not. They must, because they're marching this guy to the... They're marching this dude to the spotter pod over here. He must be on some kind of drug protocol or something. That's the old Air Force. We're going to go up to the old Army Air Corps barracks here. They had a huge training field here for the Army, or excuse me, Navy Air Corps. You come in over the Pacific about 15 miles and you're right here. Only one way in. It's a very depressing little place here. I guess they slapped this up in the 1940s. It's nice they have a speed gun. They can tell people when they're doing 90 miles an hour along here. It's nice. The only country they recognize there is Palestine. That's it. This is really extreme hillbilly in here. Look at that dog. That's an old, bunker building there. Yeah, this is all out of Deliverance, right? This is prime time right here. That dog will rip your sack right off. This is supposed to be an artist colony, but all it seems to produce is like weirdo art here. In keeping with our Halloween theme. Got all that asphalt shingling on it. Yeah, it's very bleak. But people get a good deal on renting it as artist studios. Looks like something out of a horror movie. You got pigeons living up in the exhaust thing there. This was housing. These were barracks during World War II for training. You had the Navy had a huge airfield here in Santa Rosa because we're only 15 miles from the ocean, so they would train people here. And this was the they had many buildings here. Let's see if we get turned around here. No, there's still, most of it's not used. It's like, who's going to pay to repair it, right? This was the big airfield over there. And you have more buildings in the back there. But they tell me some really creepy stuff has gone on down here. Right. It's got a certain creep factor to it. Like, what the hell is this down here? Like, instead of sacrificing chickens, they just cut out the middleman and sacrifice a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know whether this is an outdoor studio. They're not made to last, but I'll tell you, with asphalt shingles, they last pretty good. They might be asbestos shingles, so you got like a little, this would be a great outlaw drink spot for Bird, right? Let's poke around a little bit. I don't want to lose a tire here. I don't know what the hell's around here. But, you know, they don't call me nosy for nothing. That's what I do. If I'm curious, I go take a look. Right? I just don't want some dog to come out and rattle my cage. It's occupational hazard. Ugh. I mean, what the hell is this? Right. Stereoscope viewer. Yeah, I'm kind of watching out. You know, we're going to be creeping around back over there. That's when shit usually goes bad, when I'm around the back of buildings. Probably toxic mold. 1937. Sure enough, it's just another normal night on the Rosie channel, right? Man, if I couldn't be nosy, what fun would it be, right? Cindy Talks is right. That's it, Rosie. You be you. Don't worry about nothing. What is that, dog? See what I mean? It's just like what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, what's that all about? You just tell you, people's minds are just like corroded, right? Holy hell. Cindy's like, Rosie, you just go right on doing what you do. All right, let's poke around. Probably get a place down here for peanuts if you wanted to live cheap. Yeah, like it's a human sacrifice, right? Yeah, ladder. Somebody's got a fishbone antenna up there. We gotta make sure we don't trigger a dog. Man, they got like an orange light on in there. Right. Wow. Yeah, I sang her happy birthday, Angus. Proudly and happily. Afraid I'm gonna fall through these steps. I'm really kind of surprised this place hasn't burned to the ground, to tell you the truth. See, we have our required pentagram. Depressing little place, isn't it? Be a nice roll-out table here. That's not depressing. Let somebody take a shot at me. Random open door. Guy's watching me across the street here. Sounds like high voltage. Yeah, was that a belt sander? Yeah, I'm being careful. Hey, Ma, Rich. Weird, somebody put this divider up here, I guess. Yeah, there's somebody living over there. Canoe there. Like a weirdo at the window. Yeah, happy birthday, Patricia. Alan Gentry, if you got them, smoke them. This is a perfect night for a miserable chooching here. This is military. This was housing here for pilots or for training. I think this was it. These were slapped up in the 40s. They used to have a major Navy training facility here for Navy flyers, because it's only 15 miles to the west is the ocean. The studio, Santa Rosa. Yeah, this was the old United States Navy airfield here. Well, this place is just barely holding together. And people just hang crap all over the place. I don't know, I'm not writing ahead. I've never been writing ahead. That's been my problem. It's like a place for human sacrifice here. Magic art people will tell you on the channel, if there's something to check out, I'm gonna check it out. We've been yelled at, booted out. Guys wielded a shotgun and leveled a shotgun at us before. We just roll on, keep rolling. What are you gonna do? As Shimei says, keep the quality content coming. Weird how they closed that side in over there. It's like people are actually living in there. We got company. We got that crazy dog up here. It's just a perfect, it's almost like a movie set for a horror movie, isn't it? You couldn't do any better than this. Cue the rats. June, you're so cute. I mean, look at that place. I mean, that's like really, really rugged over there. The roof is coming off of that place. Sometimes you got to push the envelope a little bit, and also it's October, so it's like the perfect night for it, perfect month for it. It's just kind of spitting a little bit right now. Let's see what's back here. Somebody's got a little sitting out area here. The heck was that? There's somebody creeping around. Yeah, I know, Patricia, there's people around here, right? Like they built their own little circle of doom here. Hey, P. Carver, how you doing, Paula? This looks like the central spot for human sacrifice right here. There's somebody up in the back. You know who would love being down here? Bird would really get into all this. He could make his art. Well, I don't know. I guess the military just signed it over to the city. And you know, this city, they ain't gonna do anything. They could do a lot with this. They could make this low-income housing and stuff. But right, the amount of restoration that work needs to be done here is phenomenal. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. First Saturday. I guess it's got some pictures up there on the wall of what this used to be. I don't know. That dog makes me a little nervous. They might unleash Fido to get his quota of balls for the day. Yeah, they would, nobody, you know, I mean, it just would be, it would accelerate its downward slide even more. Very true. Sad to say, unless you had constant security around. And that's money this city ain't gonna pay. That's for doggone sure. I don't know. You could look up, Joni, it's called the Studio Santa Rosa. They probably tell you. Move right in, honey. Bring your brushes and right your meth pipe and crack pipe, and you're all ready to go. Mind that dog, though. That dog looks like it should be in Gaza City tonight. I don't know. The place doesn't really look like a raging success, right? Should turn it into an adult horror park. Now that would be big doings, right? Look at it this way, June. You get to meet very interesting people too, right? You just wouldn't want one of your kids to marry one, but they're very interesting people, right? Colorful, right? I'm all about colorful people. Say, oh, Rosie, you're colorful. You fit right in there. You'd be like Mayor McCheese in this operation, right? You could hear you talking a mile away, nonstop. Oh, where's the office? Just follow the voice. Right. But look at how depleted that is, right? Right. Hello, Cheryl S. This dog. I don't want to puncture a tire in Weirdoville. Somebody staying in that one. They got the back all blocked off. It's like their own little private kingdom back there. Imagine clearing all that crap out. Looks like that used to be the showers or something. I don't know. Where's that crazy dog? Nice doggy. Sit, Ubu, sit. This city never disappoints, Joe Faulkner, ever. This city never disappoints. It's amazing what people live in around here. Absolutely mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. I don't know what more is down there. I think that's just a gate down there. Good night, Shimei. Thank you for being in tonight. Thank you. See how weak these headlights are? Yeah, Shimei does a lot around here, I'll tell you that. She's like the early crew around here. Just a really weird little area. That dog could lay you to waste within probably, I think, 15 seconds. You would be sustaining major blood loss. That dog is trained to go for the throat. That dog be walking around with your windpipe. So this is a very, 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 very hillbilly area right down here. This is hard to believe. This is worse than my neighborhood. But these people have big pieces of land, but they got a million pieces of crap on it, you know? They'll find a tire by the side of the road. They'll just grab it and take it home and just... It's a fitting night tonight, Patricia, to go out kind of chooching tonight. Right, we have the whole theme of spooky stuff for the month of October here. Yeah, I was born and raised in the South. We call them hillbillies. They usually drive with one headlight. Right. Oh man, do they have hillbillies in California? Oh my Lord. This place is sick with hillbillies. This place is loaded with hillbillies. Yeah. Maybe you could send me a link. I couldn't find the right ones on Rock Auto or whatever. I wouldn't mind upgrading. These lights are crap. These lights are like a death sentence. Yeah, you do get right up against it. I mean, it's just like, even the city, even the cops hate to go down to that area because it's all meth and all crack, and you know, it's the whole dealio down there. They don't like it. No, I got the wipers. I wanted to wait till the rainy season came to put them on. Alan Gentry sent them to me. But I'm not going to put them on when it's sunny in summertime and 100 degrees. I wait till it's time that we're gonna need them, and then we pop them on. We're all good to go. We have no need for it in the summertime. That's called smart business, baby. That's called smart business. Well, the Beverly Hillbillies moved from Tennessee. Granny's family was from Bonaparte, Tennessee. The Moses family. In case you ever get in a trivia game and it's at $1 million. What was Granny Clampett's hometown? What is Bonaparte, Tennessee? Correct. I feel like a different kind of snack tonight, but I guess we'll stick with the pan. We got to cook up this big chunk of chicken here. I think I'm gonna wait for that light. So June, to answer your question, there's tons of hillbillies out here. Tons and tons and tons and tons. This ain't Massachusetts, honey. Yeah, from Beetlejuice. I tell you, that's an area that the cops really don't like going down to, that area down there. You know, there's weapons, there's dogs, there's drugs. Sounds like all the makings of a fun Saturday night. Yeah, small airfield in Vallejo. That's cool. I don't know. There's, you know, some kind of wetlands with some weirdo little salamander or something lives over there, so you can't do anything to it. It's 40 acres held hostage by 3 weird salamanders. So, oh well. Welcome to California. That's all right. We don't need anybody else in the neighborhood around here. We got enough people around here. All right, let's make sure we don't hit anybody. We're good. Yeah, well, these are the homegrown American variety here, right? Made in America. Everybody loves a good hillbilly. I kept checking the mail today, then I realized it's Columbo Day. Oh boy. Happy Columbo Day. Yeah, it's been good. We've had some good adventures already this month. I'll say we've had some great times. Like people are turning out, they're enjoying it. It's all good. I don't know why this light didn't go off tonight. Now it does. So I threw the valve to shut off the water from the landscape. That's good. Cats are all there, as usual. Waiting for my return. Tiger! Tiger! I guess we'll keep the computer inside tonight. It's so nice, I just carry one thing inside. It is beautiful. Hello, Blackbird. Hey, Rosie. Get that set up. Yeah, I think we'll just keep the computer inside tonight. We got a little bit of water on this baby. So everything's holding good. We got a GFI outlet, so we won't be electrocuted. I was hoping somebody might come out and like invite us to go in for a tour inside of the studio there. Like, usually we're pretty good at talking our way into. Right. Usually we can kind of get in there. But it looked like a rather unkept young man was coming out the door. It was kind of in a hurry. A very handy one. I just put them anywhere, June. They're so beautiful. Just one cord. Wi-Fi is beautiful, and I'm set. Right? No schlepping, no lugging around. You know, the tower and then the monitor and all that crapola. That's the way it should be. There's our chicken. See if Blackbird wants something tonight. We don't do bad meals here. Right. Let's take a second to see if Palestine is still on the map. Cause I'll see you in September. Do, 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 do. Don't go in the house. I'm watching you. Out. I saw you. I saw you jump in there. I saw that. I saw that. White House tries to explain hosting a barbecue during the Israeli war. That's funny. You better be ready, guys. Scientists worried after seeing strange activity from monster black hole. Hello, Rio. Yeah, Pete Carter. It's weird times shaping up. I don't know what it is. I love that when we get new unseen phenomena. I love that shit. Oh, what the hell is that? Hey Frankie, you been drinking again over at the... Oh man, I really seen it. I really seen it, dude. I love that stuff. Weird, nebulous. No doubt the universe is expanding as it should. Remember that, I don't know if any of you remember the Dr. Demento, that song, "You are a fluke of the universe, and whether it's clear to you, you have no place." That was great. You are a fluke of the universe. Yeah, the weirder the better, you know. I like phenomena that just makes people scratch their heads like, ooh, that's interesting. Do we have one of them near us? All of a sudden we start accelerating down the black hole. See you guys on the other side. Bye. Yeah, remember Dr. Demento? They had that song. It was like an Alan Watts voiceover. You are a freak of the universe. And whether or not it is clear to you, the universe is unfolding as it should. You are a fluke of the universe. I love that stuff. Well, we might as well get this baby starting underway here. Let's commence to get this ready to go. Of the universe, and whether it's clear to you. As it should. I gotta keep this door closed now. I think one of those cats ran in last week and whizzed on my stuff. Or a fluke of the universe. No doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. I love these scientists. They don't know their head from their hands, right?
We're on the Trade Center for Saudi Arabia.
The fluke of the universe. That was a pretty weirdo. Not much left when you're done on that one.
They only tell you about the one state policy that Israel has. And when they kill Palestinians, everyone's all yippee-ki-yay, jumping for joy. We know that this law is extremely
Slice these babies up. Hope that they're not rotten. We better get a pan out of here, right? Are a fluke of the universe. Ooh, 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 ooh. Rainy here. I don't know. The onion smells a little rotten. It'll be all right.
Iraq, who knows? Afghanistan, Iran. I think we need to stay out there.
Man, that cat went running for that door. I'm going to get those pants again. Really? You think? Little mofo? You think so? Right? You gonna get that? You really gonna get that? Like, I don't think so, babe. I don't think so. Let's get our garlic in here. You are a fluke of the universe. No doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. The universe does not care if you are here. You are a child. Yeah, we got some rotten onions in. High and dry. We got one like hole up there. Well, we're all right. We got a pretty big mega hole up here.
All that American asset. Whether it's like fucking higher back or Saudi Arabia.
We got a holy hole. Little bit of rottenness. Take that all away. 'Cause I'll see you in September or lose you. Do 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 do. One time, we had a big skunk come through here. You know what I did? I ran up to the 7-Eleven to get away. I said, I'm never coming back again. You gotta be kidding. You think I'm gonna get sprayed by that thing? I was like, are you kidding me? That thing looked like it looked like a panda bear. It was so big. It looked gigantic. We let that chicken get a nice sear on each side, and then we cut it up. All right, that's what we do. Turn that down a bit. That smells good. If I had to guess how big that thing was, probably about that long. I don't think it would totally reach from hand to hand here, but it was, the kind of thing it wouldn't take many of them to like make a dozen, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that thing's business end could have probably taken out a whole city, right? Nobody's safe, man. You take your life in your hand right there. Yeah, that little cat right in there, that thing wanted to whiz on that so bad. Right, that thing had a real hankering to go in that house, let me tell you. We got one side seared nicely. Flip it over there. We let the other side. We keep the heat kind of low now. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, you get hit by a skunk around, you might as well just burn your house to the ground, right? You ain't gonna be fit for anybody for months. You know what I mean, Nino? That's just the way it's gonna be. You are a fluke of the universe, and whether it's clear or not, you have no right to be here. Very funny the stuff you remember. Now, I'd like to have a skunk as a pet that had the stink box removed from it, but skunks are not legal to have in California. The usual. Hey Jen, we're making a pepperoni chicken tonight. Let this chicken get good and heated up. It becomes much easier to cut up the chicken if it's, oh, don't be looking at the door. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I like skunks because they're black and white. They're really cool looking. You know, I like it better than a porcupine, I think. But you know, porcupine might have poor eyesight, and it says, oh, you know, what the hell is this thing? And brain, right? You're like, you're in a house of pain, and the porcupine's just waddling away, right? Mission accomplished. How wonderful. Porcupine's gone down the road like, oh, it's all in a day's work, right? All right, now we're going to cut this up here. Slice that up real quick. Very easy to cut now. Because this is a massive 38 triple D breast here. It's a formerly rosieokelly size. Take that baby down. I do like them big. There we go. Okay. You are a fluke of the universe. And whether it's clear or not, you have no right to be here. All right, that worked out pretty good. Now we got that all cut up there. Back in she goes. Makes it a lot easier. Didn't we know somebody on YouTube that used to come to the chat, Cheryl, that had a pet skunk up in Washington or Oregon or something? Or am I dreaming? have anything cool in this state, you know what I'm saying? You can't have anything cool around here. Babies, they're all adorable. They're beautiful. Right? They're so friendly. And we just can't have them in this state, right? Kind of sad. Right? Skunks need love too. I've heard that they make really good pets. Right. Right. Hey Bianca, what's going on, honey? Hey Teresa. Really? Wow. I'll be in LA. Obviously, I'm not digging it at all. We're going to let that chicken cook out a little bit, then we're going to pour a jar of sauce in. And, hey, yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I got the right one that didn't properly. I want to get one that didn't go all the way down the thing of the jig. In other words, one that the button didn't go down. I don't know. There were only really two characters I ever liked on the Beverly Hillbillies. Mr. Drysdale and Granny Clampett. Those were the two I liked. Ooh, I just had some rain come down. Ooh, that smells good. Right in she goes. Don't be afraid. Put her all in there. That's what makes it delicious. You're eating better than a chicken cacciatore here. And let that cook in. That keeps the chicken really tender. Really tender. That's really important. Put that in there. There we go. That's what we do. We'll let that go a bit. Take our time and get delistable. Yeah, well that might work in Massachusetts there or Puerto Rico. But out here, it's June. Those things see you, they're going to come right towards you. I just put up this last night, and I picked the ones that didn't seal all the way. Everything's refrigerated. I'm not keeping anything. This is all refrigerated sauce, so it'll be good for 6 months. Yeah. The refrigerator runs at 33, 34 degrees, which is great. So never trust a skunk. I mean, jars of red. I think we got like 7 jars last night. No skunks in Puerto Rico. Yeah, everybody would move, right? They'd leave the island. No, it's not poisonous. You just wish you were dead, Joe. Oh, that sauce is so good. You just wish you were dead. Skunk is a pretty wild smell, right? So we're gonna let that go a bit. That's gonna be mighty delicious. That one chicken breast easily feeds 2 people. Well, I already had my jarred sauce I made last night, so I put in garlic, I put in chopped up an onion, I seared the chicken, and then I cut it up after it's seared enough so it was easy to cut. Hey Brian, we're making pepperoni chicken tonight. And that's it. All the spices are already built in, and I put some salami in there. All the spices are already built into the sauce, so it's really excellent. So it's almost like a chicken cacciatore. Right. So if I had an Italian restaurant, it would definitely be a menu item. What'd she say? What does it make me think of? Yeah, man. Skunk spray to induce intense bonding, and the people renovation. This spray contains toxic, making it challenging to get off. You have to use tomato juice, right? I think that's the only thing that's been effective. Now, the skunks will start rolling now because it's coming into winter time, and they like it when everything's all clammy and wet outside because they can get critters out of the ground. No cheese in it, Jen. Nope. Trick is the chicken stays very moist. Shemai's gone, so we can use that word now. That sauce from last night is so bang on. Roadkill skunk. PetSmart sells a special shampoo. Yeah, tomato juice. I always heard that's the only thing. But you definitely don't want to get nailed by a when Porky puts up the tail, you better be scrambling. It smells like rotten pot to me. That's what it smells like. But I don't think pot's legal in Australia. I don't know. You are a fluke of the universe. No doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. challenge entry. Whoever told you that's full of shit. uh, you want to give this baby time to all come together really good. I never thought it was sweet. Hey Mew. You smell that stuff, you have to shelter in place. Right? You're a goner, man. Alright, let me dish some out for Bird here.
So who knows how people get along and whatever. A lot of that history is all forgotten and lost. This is it.
Here you go, Bird.
Oh, right on. Thank you, Rosie.
Two can eat cheaper than one, right?
Alright, we're gonna smoke the pot. Oh, look at Arizona, you got that beautiful purple cactus. The green.
Can't beat it, man. You cannot beat it. I actually enjoy getting the sauce for it. That's the way we do it. What is for dinner in Rancho Kitchen Stadium tonight? How about that classic pepperoni chicken? Please like and subscribe. Always good stuff happening on the Rancho. There we go. That's the way we do it. Of the universe. All right. Let's dig in. Hello, James. How are you? Let's try. Hey, you still got that? Yeah, I'm happy to. It's just, you know, it's a rainy night tonight. Save the trip out. You get a good quality restaurant caliber feed here. Yeah, you know, Bird and I always got along real good. Hard to believe he's been here 2 years. Delicious. It's like just eating meatballs. No, no, it ain't that. It's got the delicious sauce on it. Mm. If you serve this, people would scream. It's so good. They'd get up from the table, run around the block, and come back. Hey, Bunky. It's just pot cough, that's all.
Yeah, you had it right, but if it's bringing
Mm. Yeah, I got all the flags up. This is so doggone good. Really enjoyable. And because the chicken finishes cooking in the sauce, it keeps it nice and moist. Keeps it very moist.
Go. Oh. That was really good.
Mm.
Good for you. Oh, yeah. You needed that.
I'm just having pepperoni chicken tonight. One of my favorite go-to feeds. Delicious, tasty, hot, delectable, deliscable.
Davis Club, 93. Give Spirit, 95, 98, 99. Tiger Woods, 96. Oh,
All the spicing is already built into the sauce, so that makes it really nice.
you got Puma hat. You got Puma shoes on? You got Puma.
It's funky. B-U-N-K-Y. I did cook for Bert tonight. Hey, 71. How are you? Yeah, I figured, better to just not have anything left over.
Bunch of savages with a pub and a bow
It's amazing. This thing just keeps going and going and going. Yes, I share. I enjoy sharing.
I forget the term, but it's like you're unstoppable because whatever it is, it's like you're not industry.
I don't know. You'd have to ask them in Canada. They'd like to have their own customs recognized, and just so that there's some difference between America and Canada.
Whoever has the best pot.
Sometimes, in a lot of ways, we're a homogeneous North America. But hey, Justin. But Canadians are proud of their customs and traditions.
North Korea or someone else? China, whatever.
And we just, we love our Canadians in here. What's going on the front street? Tiger! That's not Tiger. It's.
They said detention the fuck out of us. Alright.
These cats are getting so big now.
American.
Gotta watch the house.
Chinese are really good. They said for the more NSA to hire all these people for the cyber crime, they said we'll never fill the position when we catch up to China. Because China got more population. We're struggling to catch up to them.
Delicious feed, and it's a good keto feed too.
Right? What do you do? I don't know what the Chinese flag looks like, but don't be surprised.
It has little in the way of carbs, so it makes it nice. I think they do enjoy turkey.
What's going on in the world? Russia has a lot of weapons. The Ukraine not so much. We're trying to help Ukraine by funding them whatever they need, ammunition and stuff. When it comes to Israel and this little faction, whatever they want to call it,
So we got no leftovers,
you don't need it.
which is the way I like it to be.
You already have, compared to the other people you're going up against. They may have a little something that they have not even half of what we have. I think for America to go on and off like here, like overdo the different types of things. Fuck it. You know, what do you do it? Down, fuck it. They don't need our help. They already have way more weapons than us. Come on.
Yeah, I think everybody needs to take a day to just, I think everybody needs to take a day to just be thankful, right?
People will go, we'll vote for you.
Right? I think that's important.
If you do it swiftly, that's why you vote for the rest of the world. And that's why there's going to be friction. You want to stick your nose and please everything? I don't think you should do that. I don't think you really should. When they go, oh, they go to Homeland Security.
I'd like to try to make a
And the people that are war, they go to
calzone one night.
Oh, okay, well, now you made it our victim. I think that's more Homeland Security. It's cheaper.
A nice calzone, because every calzone I've ever gotten has been lousy. It's been like a pocket with nothing inside of it. You take a fork and you open that baby up, it's like a big pocket of air with a little bit of sauce. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Stuffed shells yesterday turned out. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
suicide bombers, whatever. I don't know what it is.
That's great.
You tell me, bro. Do whatever. Invade, childhood, whatever. You just tell America to mind their business. If the people of Israel don't even like the person of Israel, they're changing the law to be like a king. So you can take the land, all the land today. The government.
Yep, everything can change quickly. We got some weirdo black hole out there in space. We might be sucked before it. I had a beer earlier. I just felt like one beer. I don't want to have to get more beer this week. So I figured one tonight will be fine. It's a little on the cooler side. So I'm doing it up. Calzone. Yeah, probably when I get back to LA. Well, I'm really trying to stay low on the carbs right now. I'm trying to do more keto. I had Barbara's. My daughter's getting married. I had Barbara's shredded wheat this morning, which was delicable. Delicable. So please take a minute and tap the thumbs up button if you're just coming in or you have not yet. It is very appreciated. Ugh, some kind of goo in that one. Ugh. Well, it's not going to be super. She's been married for years, but she's getting married in the church, so that's kind of exciting. So it's going to be good. I'll have some preloaded content coming up. We got the Weirdo Insane Asylum. Yes, that's right, Patricia. His wealth is nearly here. We got the Weirdo Insane Asylum, and there'll be some shorties coming up and stuff. So we'll keep the flow going. Yeah, I just bought a dress shirt today. I bought a new belt, and I bought a new tie. I dropped $100 at Macy's. There's Rosie. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing tonight? Huh? You're late to the party. You're late to the party. Alright. Yeah, it's not bad. It's really good quality stuff. It's a silk tie. It's a nice belt. Really nice button down, white dress shirt. So I should pretty much be the cat's meow. We'll see. Fancy dress socks. I have to remember to take me socks with me. And I got my Bostonian black wingtip shoes. I used to love picking out ties. Hey Trixie. What are you doing tonight? You are a fluke. You need that material they got in that chest out of the pocket. No, I don't. I'm not auditioning for Goodfellas, right? If a banker had something like that puffed out of his pocket, he'd be fired. Yeah, no pocket square for Wall Street.
Oh, he's a tailor-made. I'm a tailor-made.
Man, I busted the budget today. I busted the budget. Nice shirt. Nice. Got the nice tie there. I got a nice belt. We did it up. So I'm gonna be like the proverbial cat's meow, right? Yeah, I picked that. I have some old ones, but I figured I better get the most up to date. So there it is. That's it. So we're gonna be doing it up. Yeah, I'm a. So I guess I'd call that a Republican. I don't know. I don't want the cat to go in and whiz on it. I don't want the cat to pee on it. I just got the bag. It's not really backstage, but she's like, "Oh, if you want the bag, other one, it's going to be $1." Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's all going to go good. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'll be like a proud peacock going down the aisle. I'll be strutting like strutting down the aisle like Warren G. Harding, man. All I need is a cigar. I think the mist is over now. I think that's it. My suit is a pinstripe blue. It should be quite dashing. Quite dashing. It'll be all right. Those things are designed so when you're on the road and you buy it, you just pop that baby right on. Don't go in that house. I've been on trips and had to grab a shirt. Just pull it out of the thing and it's good to go. The red's what makes it pop. You also have like a yellow, a golden yellow. It's also nice. Ooh. Rosie, what are you doing? Huh? Moron. It's a suit. It's a suit. it is. It's your standard banker's suit. A very fine pinstripe. It's what I wore all over Asia. Yeah, thank you. Right. Yeah, thank you. It's just going back to my roots. Some things are just classic. The funny thing is, it still fits pretty good. That's it. Yeah, thank you, Rosemary and everybody. So I'll have some pictures to share and stuff. Her husband is a major in the Air Force in intelligence. Like Don Corleone. What did the boss say? Barely find a classic cut anymore. Yeah. Oh, I think you're still pretty slim, boss. But I was like, a jacket just fit right on it. Slightly tight, but not too bad. So I'm trying to eat light this week, so I'm just doing like a keto. I didn't get any walking today because of the weather. That kind of sucked. It's just one beer tonight. Ooh. Emerald, how you doing? When traveling, do you have a garment bag to protect your suit? No, it's a short trip. I'm not flying or anything, Patricia. Yeah, you get a marriage, a captain and a major, yes. With the intelligence, I think they're both very engrossed with what's going on overseas right now, positioning satellites and stuff. I don't know, I'm not allowed to know. Because I got a big mouth. Good night, Michelle. Oh, it's fine, honey. It's a short jaunt down to LA and then it's hung up in a closet ready to go. For Saturday. Ooh. No, it's not going to be raining. It's going to be 70, 75 degrees in LA. It's going to be beautiful. Typical LA. He's a Air Force Academy grad. Good night, Michelle. Have a good evening. No, it's not. They've already been married for 2 years, Patricia. This is just taking it to the church.
never gonna happen. I think the numbers go up.
I press a pack of hand with my cologne.
In evident diligence.
Oh man.
I want to make a movie, right? The mother-
Yeah, it's a very special day. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to them.
Good human nature thing, and then dead, maybe in the second. But there's some really good ones with the robot, like the robot not human. You can the robot there. No human.
Boss is really quite the dandy. Imagine if the boss had been Italian. Yeah, how you doing? Right? An Italian electrical contract. Well, they didn't let Italians in then. That's right.
The human, not robot, you're different.
How you
You
doing?
don't care about, you only care about robots.
Yeah, it's gonna mean a lot. Yeah, to both of them.
Robots smarter, different.
They've gone through a lot to get to that.
You're gonna bend over, Art. The robot, I don't know what we would want. How to control, like, he said, I don't care about money.
Yeah, who knows, Jelly Bean? I don't do you know. I don't care too much. Stretch and pass for us a six-pack. You can tell the boss was military. Sitting on that tub out at sea. Best thing about his service was the bar fights in Hong Kong and Manila and all that.
She might know that that's- It's not a national security issue with Palestinians or Hamas coming over. So, it's saying Iraq has nuclear weapons, go do whatever.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and call it a night, guys. We've been, I was never in this service. I will say goodnight to everybody and thank you so much, especially to my moderators. I appreciate everything that you do. Keeping the chat nice. Very, very appreciative. Always fun. We had another good night tonight. Slinking around and checking stuff out. So I appreciate you guys. Patricia Wakefield, once again. Happy birthday to you. No, I never went to clubs or concerts in the set. I was on the East Coast. So it's a totally different experience. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please take a second to do so. Good to see you, Amanda. And we will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Stay safe. Watch out for that black hole. Good night, Vicky. Love you. Take care, everybody.
United Arab Immigrants.
Do, do, do.